Hello everyone, I am Kuldeep Daryani and I love to help people become better in their personal and professional life, especially when it comes to the techno-legal profession related to the construction industry. In a contract, the element of time plays a crucial role, particularly in construction contracts. Time is money, particularly when time is the essence of the contract, normally stated in the contracts. This important element of contract is mainly related to the construction period and also to the operation and maintenance period or defect liability period, depending on the type of contract. In public-private partnership projects, DLP may or may not be part of total concession period. The construction period is entirely dependent on the availability of work fronts to a contractor or concessionaire for core construction activities in a project. The land or right of way has to be made encumbrance and hindrance free by the government authority to the contractor from the day one. Practically, the land is called physically handed over to the contractor when the affected landowners are paid fully by the relevant state revenue department, which is generally called Kala. Apart from land, there are other aspects such as removal of structures, boundary walls, etc., which need to be taken care by the department authority by its complete removal. Tree cutting and utility shifting are additional obligations of the government authority to make clear work fronts available to the contractor. Any delays on these fronts entitle the contractor for extension of time over the original construction period well defined in the contract. Delay in payments to the contractor by the government authority as per the provisions laid down in the contract also result in the entitlement for extension of time, irrespective of the provisions of interest on delayed payments to the contractor. Unlike earlier days, delays in approval of design and drawings do not necessarily result in entitlement for extension of time because of advanced type of contracts prevailing today such as EPC, HAM, BOT. This is unlike cash contracts earlier where there was deployment of project management consultants for the purpose of design and supervision. For monitoring and evaluation of projects extension of time, the base program or construction schedule submitted by the contractor at the start of the project is taken as the benchmark. Microsoft's Office project is generally used to carry out the delay analysis or time impact analysis to arrive at the extension of time entitlement to the contractor. Project milestones are well defined in the contract in terms of the time required to achieve a certain percentage of physical and financial progress. Suspension or force majeure events also result in extension of time for the project, which is clearly stated in the contract. Time and cost are interrelated. Hence, if the delay is attributable to the contractor for non-performance, there are provisions in the contract for liquidated damages recovery. Liquidated damages are contractually stipulated amounts, rather rates defined per day, which the parties have agreed in advance, applied for untimely completion of work. And in case of completion of works ahead of scheduled completion time, there are bonus provisions in the contract which are generally of a certain percentage of total contract price for each week or day of advancement. Any extension, normally called as EOT, which is attributable to the government authority, attracts prolongation claims to the contractor. These claims are the additional cost which the contractor incurs to continue with the balance works and to remain at site for longer duration than it was anticipated till completion of the project due to the actions of the government authority. These are also called delay damage claims resulting due to time overrun on the project. Change of scope also leads to change in time which needs serious evaluation or analysis when it comes to extension of time. Independent engineer or authority engineer has the obligation to determine extension of time for the contractor or the project, but in practical aspects, government authority also gives its consent before the same is formally issued to the contractor. In the following videos, we will elaborate more details on other aspects of contract administration. For more details, please visit our website Daryanis Engineers and Associates Private Limited.